Hi, how are you? Hi, guys, and welcome back to another video. So, those that have been watching my vlogs for a very long time, you know my kitchen is a total mess. It's messed up. Ara kama you all lie to me nakanga vizuri, it's a mess. And then you have a lot of counter space, but you don't know how to utilize it because all your electronics on the counter, your spices and everything, it's a bit minimal. And the cabinets have food and some utensils, so you find that there's no space. So, on today's video, we will be doing a kitchen makeover. There's this thing I inherited from my mom. Should I say inherit? Or I got by force. I went shopping at her house, and it will help me really with the space in the kitchen. I hope it really works because it's a very nice idea, but I don't know if it's going to work. Anyway, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to the channel. Consider liking the video, commenting, and sharing. Let me show you the current state of the kitchen, and then I will show you the transformation stage, and then, yeah, we can start. Let me show you the thing I got from mom first. So, this is the cupboard, shelf, whatever you want to call it. So, that is the cupboard, stroke shelf, stroke cabinet, stroke whatever you want to call it that I got from Mavi. It's in bad shape. It's not that bad. It just needs some paint work. It will be good to go. Yeah, you'll see what I hope the idea I have translates because I really hope it does. It will help save on a lot of space. So that is it, guys. I'm gonna take you through the process of painting it and trying to transform it into something presentable for my kitchen. So guys, let's get started on this video. First of all, I need to change it to something paint worthy because I am a fundi officially. So let me change it to something that even if it gets paint on, it can be disposed of, not this pretty little sweater t-shirt of mine. So let me change it to something paint worthy, and then I'll take you through the process of how we'll do everything. And as I change, I also need to line up the floor. I'll show you guys. I have some trash bags that I will use because going to the rooftop, carrying it back down is a lot of work. Plus, we bought turpentine, which helps it dry a bit faster. Plus, we're not putting a very huge coat. It's just something to make it shine a little bit. So yeah, let me change it to something for painting, and then so we are changed into painting clothes. You'll see the whole fit. Size easy onyesha fit mzima, but let me try. I've changed. It's just a sweatpants that I have that I never really wear as much. And this t-shirt. If you've been on this channel, you've seen this t-shirt a couple of times. So yes, that's the whole fit. Now sandals. So guys, we have everything here. And this is my toolbox. It has everything. I will show you guys one of these fine days, but it's not our area of concern. I have my two paint brushes. I bought this turpentine yesterday and this paint, and I had forgotten that I had this in the house, and it can still work. So we're gonna start with this first. Once it's over, we can open the other one, but I doubt since this thing is not as bad. We'll just do one or two coats depending on how it turns out. Then I have the disinfectant to clean the dirt off the shelf. What else? Yeah, that's it. And the mixing bowl. I have this mixing bowl that I will use, and then a rag to help wipe the cabinet before I paint it, and also this. I'm using this trash can papers so that I don't mess the floor. Yeah, that's it, guys. So let's get started on this video, and I hope you enjoy the process because it will be fun. So let's go, guys. So guys, we finished laying the paper. We finished laying the paper. So we're gonna use masking tape to make it stick a bit more to the floor so that it doesn't move. To avoid a lot of movements. Let's see how this goes. So we're going to put the masking tape from here so that it holds the paper firmly on the floor. One across. And then also one across to the other side. Remove this. So yeah guys, first things first, this thing was dirty. It was at my mother's house, so we start by dusting it, and yeah, let's do that and see how it goes. So guys, this is the paint. I've added thinner into it, or some call it turpentine. So we're just going to mix it. The reason we're mixing it from here is to avoid clumsiness on the counter, such that when you mix it, it just pours on where it's supposed to be used. Using this plastic spoon that I actually got, I think I got from takeaway food, I'm not sure, but I won't use it again. So I'm using it to mix. Let's see. It's good. That's fine. So now let the real work begin. So I was mixing the paint from one of the drawers so that when it pours and overfloods, it just goes on the shelf such that I can just pick it up from there and paint. But right here, I just finished mixing it with turpentine. So I put it there and was just trying to check on the consistency and everything. And turns out it was okay. So I just continued with the painting process, going shelf by shelf. I was going each shelf at a time. Each shelf at a time, I paint the left, the right, the top, the bottom, and then when I finish, I move to the next shelf. I continued with the same procedure for all of them. That took me around an hour or two, I guess. I'm not so sure because I wasn't timing. And then when I finished, I started doing the sides. So I turned it over to one side, did that side. It took me a bit of time because the paint started developing some lumps. I think it's because I didn't mix it with enough turpentine, but with time we got the hang of it and we smoothened out the lumps that were on the sides, but the shelves were okay. So that is me smoothing out the lumps just using turpentine and to give it a little bit of shine and for it to look a bit more neater because it was just too many lumps. Then we finished with that side. Uh, decided to smoothen out the lumps also that were in some of the shelves, the ones I painted last when the paint started misbehaving. So that was what I was doing here. And then for me to paint the edges and the other corners, it had to stand uprightly such that the paint doesn't splash onto the other side, or the side we painted does not lose the paint. And it was quite a hard job, so I wasn't willing to do it twice, guys. But that was the result. It was looking so good. So after we finished painting, I let it spend the night just in the house because we had used turpentine, so it took a bit short for it to dry out. So it was just in the house where I had painted it. I just removed some of the papers and let it stand on one of the papers so that it can dry overnight. This is the following day, and that was the situation in the kitchen. It was a mess. I really needed this because jikoni yangu na microwave yangu ilivunjika nikihama, you guys. So forgive that carton on the microwave. We'll replace the microwave if we don't get a door. But until then, we just had to work with what we had. That was the situation also in the drawers. I'm telling you, that kitchen was just messy. I hate that onion rack. I really wanted to get rid of it. So let's get to organizing the things on the shelves, and then I'll show you on the final result on how it looked like, because I promise you it really turned out great. Let's get into arranging now. So after I finished dismantling that rack that I used to put my onions on, I was very excited because honestly speaking, that thing was really out of color. It was blue and I really hated it. So after that, I decided to sweep the kitchen. Of course, I moved the fridge so that you guys can see clearly. As I arranged the new drawer that I had just got. Like I told you guys, I'm really sorry about that microwave. It really ruins the aesthetic of the kitchen, but there's nothing you can do. It's a mess. And then those were the two mini baskets I bought from Miniso. I decided to put my ginger, turmeric, garlic in one, and decided to put my onions in the other one. I really loved the gray, but I'm planning to get more bigger ones for my potatoes and also for my carrots. So let's keep going, guys. So guys, one of the reasons for getting this shelf was for my home appliances. I really have minimal counter space, though some might not say, might say it's not minimal. Sorry for fumbling. I'm really trying this voiceover thing. I really love a free counter space, and I had really have a lot of home appliances, so they were really crowding the counter space. You don't have enough space to really work, and I just love a free space where you just can do a lot of things with the space, and the space looks a bit neater without all of the stuff. So I was moving all my appliances onto this shelf for it to look like more of a display, I guess. I hope it really works out. Let's see how it goes. We're really moving on great. I'm really loving the turnout. It's really turning out how I wanted it. I have my little blender, my little coffee section over here, my heater, the mixer, have my little tea section, coffee section. At least it's giving some order, I'd say. I opened the microwave door so that it looks a bit neat. Yes. So that's why the microwave door is open, because I really hate that cupboard that is on the door. But with time, it will be replaced. Let's hope God gives us money to buy a new microwave, or if I get to replace the door, well and good. So yeah, guys, so now that the shelf was looking amazing, I decided to work on that counter space. I wanted to separate my teas and my spices, so I wanted this far end to be more of my spices and what I used to cook and stuff. But we'll keep renovating as we go. We'll keep changing, we'll keep trying new ideas and stuff. But as per now, it was working for me as I get new spice jars, because I really hate those things. But it's fine. They work for now, they serve the purpose at least. Yeah, so I'm really conflicted about where to put that sugar tea and coffee jar thingy. I really don't know where to put it. But with time, I'll figure it out. It's all about patience. Pole pole too, we'll figure it out together. I returned the fridge to see what it would look like. There is my washing machine. On top of it, I have my dog plates. So don't mind that. They usually stay there so that I don't forget to feed my babies. But it is what it is. So we tried everything and I decided for it to just stay on the counter for the meantime. So that is the final result, guys. It looks amazing. I was really impressed. I wasn't expecting it to turn out this good, but it works for now. When we move to a house with more cabinets and bigger space, well, we won't get rid of it. We'll find work for it. But as per now, that was the final look, and I was really loving it, by the way. It really worked. It really worked. It was amazing. We're done with the kitchen. I thought, why not deal with the bedroom? Because this place is a mess. Oneni too. It's a problem. I want to move this shoe rack to a different place so that remove this thing and arrange my products here. Since this thing is just building up a lot of space for no apparent reason. And also put my iron boxes somewhere up here. Just make the place look a bit neater. So let's get this started by removing all this junk. And then yes. So now that everything is out, I decided to put the electronics on the top, my shaving kit, iron box, and arrange my oils on the bottom part, oil, perfumes, and everything on the bottom part, and put the electronics on the top. So let's get this done with and see what it turns out like. Yes, that is how it looks now. So this space down here, that is the trash I'm taking out. Let's clean this up and then I show you where I'm putting the shoe rack. So we're moving the shoe rack next to the door that leads to the balcony. What you saw inside my bedroom was my pile of laundry. Nakwambia hizo nguo ni mingi. But anyway, you gotta do what you gotta do. We'll just load them in the machine very soon. So I decided to move the shoe rack because I had free space here that was not being utilized well. And this shoe rack was just filling up the bedroom. There was no proper aeration. The bedroom was just super crowded. So this thing just had to move, and it looked amazing. Look at the dogs out there peeping. They look so cute. Let's arrange this and then we can see what next. So that's the final look, guys. Please tell me in the comment section what you think, and any more ideas of what videos I should be doing for you guys.